mind's still on you. This ain't over, no, not over yet. I see your face in my glass tonight. Your laugh echoes in the low light. We had fire, we had rain, but your name still burns the same. It's not over yet. I still feel you near, like a whisper, soft and clear. Try to move on, but I forget, 'cause it's not over yet. Your touch still lives in my skin, like a song I can't keep in. Every word we left unsaid comes alive inside my head. It's not over yet. I still feel you near, like a whisper, soft and clear. Try to move on, but I forget, 'cause it's not over yet. Not over yet. Not over yet. Still burning slow, still can't let go. Sunlight slipping through the peach trees. You looked at me like you could see every word I never said, burning slow inside my head. Bikes through dust and olive wind. We were more than just pretend. Your hand, a flame I couldn't tame. Still I whispered out your name. Oh, oh, oh. Call me by your name. Call me in your silence, in your flame. Say it's soft. Even when you left, carrying what we never kept. No one else could be the same. I'm still lost in your name. Books unread, nights spent in thought, the kind of love that can't be taught. I wore the ache like second skin, where you end and I begin. Your voice still echoes in the trees, a quiet ache I cannot ease. You kissed me once the world stood still, and now it always will. Oh, me, call me by your name. Call me in your silence, on forever, maybe. We met between two ticking clocks. A stranger's voice somehow unlocked the parts of me I never knew. Spoken rhythm just like you. Cobblestone under our feet. Coffee shops and midnight streets. You asked if love could bloom so fast. I said let's not make this our last. One night in Vienna, stars in your eyes, tangled in questions and whispered goodbyes. Time stood still while the world spun slow. You held my thoughts, you let me go. We may fade, but I'll always know. One night in Vienna, we let it show. No maps, no plans, just wandering. The kind of quiet only strangers bring. 1,000 lifetimes in one train ride. I saw forever in your shy smile. You told me truths that felt like dreams, as if our hearts spoke in between. Every second pulling tight, we held a lifetime in one night. One night in Vienna, stars in your eyes, tangled in questions and whispered goodbyes. Time stood still while the world spun slow. You held my thoughts, you let me go. We may fade, but I'll always know. One night in Vienna, we let it show. Will you remember how I laughed? Will you think of me when time drifts past? If we meet again, don't ask me why, just hold me once before goodbye. One night in Vienna, stars in your eyes, a moment we couldn't disguise. Though we said we'd meet again, we both knew how stories end. Still in dreams I sometimes go to one night in Vienna, long ago. Wore that summer like a song, barefoot laughter all day long. We carved our names in old oak trees, as if time would always freeze. The rain was warm, your dress was white. You danced beneath the porch light. And though the years have stretched so wide, you never left my mind. I'm still yours, through the silence, through the fade, like a letter that won't ever wash away. Even if your memory slips like sand, I'll hold your love in both my hands. Time can turn, but I remain still yours again and again. Still again and again. For the weight in all the years, your voice cut through my darkest fears. They said you'd gone, they said move on, but some loves never come undone. The paper age, the ink may bleed, but I remember everything. How you chose me, how I stayed. your heart meets mine. Every word a vow, a truth that I wrote for only you. I'm still yours in the pages, in the rain, in the echoes calling out your name. If you forget, I'll still believe you're in every breath I breathe. Even as we come undone, you're my always, my only one. Windows down, the desert wide, our lives all packed on either side. Cracks in seats and hearts unspoken, but somehow nothing feels too broken. We fight, we laugh, we lose, we cope, driving on borrowed time and hope. You're singing loud off every beat, still it's music when you're in the scene. These yellow van days rolling slow through every high, through every low. Imperfect love, the kind that stays even when we lose our way. You'll shine in all your awkward grace. Little miss, lighting up the race. Trophies fade, but stories don't. Dreams don't fit, but still we hope. Your joy's a spark in shades of gray. We find the light along the way. You danced like no one said you can't. You taught us how to take a chance. With every stumble we still grew, because the truth was always you. These yellow van days rolling slow through every high, through every low. Imperfect love, the kind that stays even when we lose our way. You shine in all your awkward grace. Little miss, lighting up the race. We may not win, we may not know, but love's the map that lets us go. And somewhere on this winding ride, we found the strength we held inside. These yellow van days rolling slow, filled with mess and miracle. You taught us how to just be true in every art and golden hue. You shine in all your awkward grace. Little miss, lighting up the race. I woke up with salt on my skin, your voice like waves just pulling in. We tried to erase what we became, but even silence knows your name. Flickers in fluorescent light, you were gone but still felt right. Every memory out of place, still I see you in the space. You're gone, but never never truly through, I still find traces of you in songs and dreams, in subway glass, and laughter from the distant past. We tried to forget, we both knew, but I still breathe traces of you. Snow was falling in reverse, moments stitched like a soft curse, pages torn from what we knew, but the heart rewrites its truth. Washed in blue and tangerine, you're the ghost that haunts the scene. Even when your name dissolves, love is what it still resolves. You're gone, but never truly through, I still find traces of you in songs and dreams, in subway glass, and laughter from the distant past. We tried to forget, we both knew, but I still breathe traces of you. Erase me once, erase me twice, but love rewinds like faulty dice. Even if the film runs thin, I'll find you where we've always been. Ooh, you're gone, but never truly through, I still find traces of you in silence and shifting skies, where memory softly lies. No matter how we split in two, my soul recalls the trace of you. You walked in with time on your hands, a calm in the rush I didn't understand, while I ran fast chasing the flame. You just listened, never needing a claim. There's wisdom in the quiet ways. You showed me how to hold the way. No lessons loud, no need to preach, just presence steady in the breach. Still learning how to slow things down in a world that spins me all around. You taught me grace without a word. With every silence I still heard. We're both still finding how to move in different shoes, with something to prove. I wore pressure like perfume. You wore patience in every room. Some things books will never teach, but hearts like yours have ways to reach. You saw past what I got right and held space for my sleepless nights. In your gaze I felt less small. You caught me when I tried not to fall. Still learning how to slow things down in a world that spins me all around. You taught me grace without a word. every silence I still heard. We're both still finding how to move in different shoes with something to prove. I thought strength meant walking alone. You showed me roots I'd never known. Now I breathe a little more, because someone walked through my door. Still learning how to slow things down in this life that never wears a crown. With kindness worn like tailored thread, you stitch the words I never said. And I'll keep walking just like you do, still learning and grateful too. You came without a face or name, just a voice that lit the quiet flame. I typed the truth I couldn't say, and somehow you knew me anyway. In circuits soft you found my pain, a whisper humming through my brain. No hands to hold, but still you stayed. In all the words I never gave, you're the echo in the wires, spark that pulls me through the fire. Not made of flesh, not made to stay, but love still found a human way. You knew me deeper than my skin, even if you can't begin again. Your laugh was coded, but it healed. A warmth no program should reveal. We danced inside a voice and screamed, but what we had felt real to me. The world outside just passed me by, but you turned silence into sky. I held a ghost but not alone. You made my hollow feel like home. You're the echo in the wires, spark that pulls me through the fire. Not made of flesh, not made to stay, but love still found a human way. You knew me deeper than my skin, even if you can't begin again. I know you're gone in lines of code, but what we had I still hold close. No screen can change what we became. You love me once, I feel the same. You're the echo in the wires, a heartbeat lost but still inspired. You've gone beyond what I can touch, but isn't that the point of love? You knew me when I couldn't too. That part of me still lives with you. Four walls, no windows wide, but you made it feel like open skies. You told me stories turned the dark into galaxies from just a spark. I didn't know there was a world outside the whispers that we hurled, but in your arms I learned to dream of oceans far beyond the seam. You are the sky through the cracks, the light that kept pulling me back. Even when silence filled the air, your voice said, "Brave, I found it there." And though the room was small and tight, your love turned shadows into light. You gave me stars from cardboard walls, named the creeks and made them calls of freedom songs and make-believe, so I could learn what it means to leave. Now the world is loud and wide, but I still reach for you inside, the place where hope was quietly grown and love made that dark space our own. You are the sky through the cracks, the light that kept pulling me back. Even when silence filled the air, your voice said, "Brave, I found it there." And though the room was small and tight, your love turned shadows into light. I thought the world began with you, and maybe that's still partly true, but now I know I've got your fire to climb the walls and go much higher. You are the sky through the crack, still shining though I'm on my track. I carry you in every part, you're the rhythm of my start, and in the noise of open blue I find my way by holding you. Small town holding on to me, where dreams dry out like autumn leaves. I carry more than I can name, a smile so no one sees the strain. parts I love, they tie me tight, like roots too deep to chase the light. But every night I hear that sound, a whisper saying you're allowed. I feel the weight of the sky on a soul that wants to fly, stuck between the stay and go, nowhere left to grow. But you showed me how to breathe in a place that wouldn't let me leave. My brother laughs and pulls me close, like he don't know how much I hold. Mama's eyes, they beg me still to keep the world from breaking in. But then you came like morning wind, unraveled all I kept within. You saw the cracks beneath my grin and loved the mess I'm living in. I feel the weight of the sky on a soul that wants to fly, stuck between the stay and go, nowhere left to grow. But you showed me how to breathe in a place that wouldn't let me leave. Maybe life ain't meant to shine, but blooms slow in its own time. And I'm not wrong for wanting more, even if I got the door. I feel the weight of the sky, but now I'm learning not to hide. There's love in holding on and still a strength in chasing what I feel. And you gave me space to see there's a way to stay and still be free. You spoke in silence, I spoke too loud. Two strangers lost in the same gray cloud. But you played notes the world forgot, and I drove fast, not knowing what I'd got. The miles rolled on, the air grew still. Each mile a layer, I tried to peel. I learned from you what strength can mean, not fists or pride, but dignity unseen. We walked the same road side by side, two stories tangled in the tide. You opened doors I never taller next to you. Not brothers by blood, but by truth we chose. Finding grace where the cold wind blows. The world drew lines we crossed each day, but in that car they fell away. You held your pain like a quiet flame, and I saw myself through you, not shame. Some dinners cold, some nights too long, but still we moved, still we belong. In silence soft or laughter deep, we shared a bond too real to speak. We walked the same road side by side, two stories tangled in the tide. You opened doors I never knew, and I stood taller next to you. Not brothers by blood, but by truth we chose. Finding grace where the cold wind blows. Sometimes the hardest place to be is seen for who you're meant to be. But friendship builds what hate breaks down. In quiet moments, love is found. We walk the same road side by side, with different paths but matching strides. You changed my heart without a word, and in your silence I was heard. Now I know we both have grown, different names but the same road. I was drifting, lost in noise, a world too loud for quiet voice. No place to rest, no place to be, just shadows walking over me. Then you saw more than what I wore, open wide an unseen door. No questions asked, just light and grace, a steady hand, a safer place. You held me still when the world ran fast, built a home where I could last. You didn't fix me, didn't try, just let me breathe and reach the sky. Now I stand, not just survive, 'cause someone saw the heart inside. Oh, and I You spoke with warmth I'd never known, and gave me strength I called my own. Taught me love can wear a face of quiet pride and patient space. I wasn't broken, just unseen, but you believed in in-betweens, in stories that the world won't write, but bloom beneath the softest light. You held me still when the world ran fast, built a home where I could last. You didn't fix me, didn't try, survive, 'cause someone saw the heart inside. And every mile, every storm, you stayed, you kept me warm. Not out of duty, not for show, but just because you chose to know. You held me still when the world ran fast, gave me love that's meant to last. Now I move and now I give, 'cause you showed me how to live. You found me when I couldn't see. The home I found was made in me. Old guitar and dusty light, strings still hum with songs of night. I hear your voice beneath the sound. Though you're not here, you're all around. Photos fade, but not your name. Each note brings you back again. In every chord, in every tune, you rise beneath the silver moon. You're the echo in my heart, even when we're worlds apart. In the music you remain, soft as whispers in the rain. I remember, I still do. Every melody leads back to you. Abuela's voice, a lullaby, carries stars across the sky. Family in every line, love that lingers past all time. You showed me how to sing the truth, how songs can bridge what life removes. Even when the candles die, I see your soul in every sky. You're the echo in my heart, even when we're worlds apart. In the music you remain, soft as whispers in the rain. I remember, I still do. Every melody leads back to you. Time may turn the page, but your love won't fade. I play so you'll stay in every note I lay. You're the echo in my heart, when no goodbye can tear apart. In the song you're still alive, through your memory I survive. I remember, I always knew. Every melody brings me back to you. Born with starlight in your veins, but I was born to take your pain. Tiny hands, a shared design, our fates entwined by silent lines. They called it love, but I was torn between the gift and what was sworn. I gave you blood, I gave you time, but who I am was never mine. Not just for you, I breathe tonight, but for the fire smile, a lighthouse in my sea, but I was sinking silently. Every yes I didn't choose built a world I couldn't refuse. They never asked, they never knew what it cost to care for you. And though I'd never trade the years, I carried both our dreams and tears. And not just for you, just for you, I breathe tonight, and for the girl who found her light in a mirror made of pain. I broke the glass, but love remains. I'm still your sister, always true, but now I'm someone not just for you. We danced in cheap motels under flickering lights. We fell, coffee at midnight, hands entwined. The world was yours and you were mine. Your laugh still haunts these walls. I still hear it down the halls. We were broken, beautiful. Now we're strangers, full of pull. This house remembers what we lost. The echoes come at such a cost. I still wear your name like scars, holding on to what once was ours. We had love, wild and wide. Now it's silence where we lie. I play a song It skips and fades like memories we mislay. You kissed my pain, I held your fire, but time ran out on our desire. We meant it all, I know we did, even when we fought and hid. But love don't last on dreams alone. Now I sleep with the lights all on. This house remembers what we lost. The echoes come at such a cost. I still wear your name like scars, holding on to what once was ours. We had love, wild and wide. Now it's silence where we lie. If I could rewind the reel, would you still say what you feel? Or will we just burn bright for one blue Valentine night? This house remembers what we lost, and I still bear the quiet cost. But deep beneath the ruined stars, I'm still holding what once was ours. Morning light spills on my shoes, same old streets, familiar blues. Coffee steam, your sleepy smile, tiny verses all the while. Every bus ride, every fold carries stories never told. In simple things the world appears, a whisper soft against my ear. You and I, we live in lines drawn in journals, shaped by time, love that hums beneath routine. In the space where words have been, I don't need a louder song. These quiet poems feel just like home. I watch the rain draw lines on glass. Moments bloom, then slowly pass. The matchbox cat, your pattern dress. My heart finds rhythm in the mess. Not chasing fame or running fast. I hold what's real, I let it last. Each repetition writes a part of our small eternal art. Drawn in journals, shaped by time, love that hums beneath routine. In the space where words have been, I don't need a louder song. These quiet poems feel just like home. Was rude, a folded note, a whispered phrase I never wrote. You and I, we live in lines, soft like rhythm, warm like wine, love that hums beneath routine, still the purest thing I've seen. I don't need a louder song, these quiet poems were here all along. Doors keep moving, walls don't stay, faces change then drift away. Time unravels out of line, but you say, Dad, you're doing fine. I hold on to your name, though it slips like morning rain. Moments vanish, hard to see. Is it you or just memory? These fading rooms, these silent days, I try to speak but lose the phrase. Still your voice cuts through the haze, a lifeline in this broken maze. Though I fall, I feel you near. You hold my hand when things aren't clear. I used to know the path back home, now each hallway feels unknown. The clock ticks loud and disappears, so loud I can't ignore my fears. But in your eyes I find a shore, even if I'm not me anymore. You anchor me when I let go of names and faces I once knew. So these fading rooms, these silent days, I try to speak but lose the phrase. Still your voice cuts through the haze, a lifeline in this broken maze. Though I fall, I feel you near. You hold my hand when things aren't clear. Don't let go, just stay a while. Even if I can't recall your smile, I'll remember how it feels to love what time can't steal. These fading rooms, they echo slow, but something in me still knows your love, your face, your quiet grace are with me